Digging in hardcore. Digging in more than you can imagine, and not in the way you might. I don't think we're going to get any science fiction cool thing. I do like Elon Musk's Boring Company, which I think the name is hilarious. It's great. And I wish all success in the world. And I think that is actually, I mean, that kind of technology could actually be really important to the future of humanity on the planet. I think going to Mars is a waste of time, uh, and that we should terraform Earth for a more diverse habitat for humans to be in. Hi, little dog. How you doing? Let's go outside, okay? You go outside? Let's go outside. So that's a fancy effort, his effort. But, you know, I have a shovel, and I know metal is ultimately, in terms of civilization, kind of expensive, actually. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. Um, go outside in the sunshine? What are you doing? Let's go. Um, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking uh, dig and cover. Dig and cover. We know about concrete. We know how to use it. And we can figure out structurally how to do this. But the more we can tunnel into the earth. Oh, the little dog is very happy. Oh, good. Good, happy little doggy. Yeah, let's go walking. It's fun. Uh, oh, I thought about making some food and I forgot. Anyway, we're talking about digging in. Maybe I can make food and talk about digging in. Oh, and here's the weird Coke thing I was drinking earlier. I wondered where that went. It wasn't. It didn't go anywhere. I did. I don't think I'm going to buy these anymore. I feel like it just seems like sugar water. If I want to drink sugar water, I want some alcohol in it. uh, what a fucking waste. Yeah. All right. So the puppy's fine. I have to inject her with medicine. I have to give her a pill, and then should probably dump purple iodine shit on her cut. And I can do that. I've been doing really good, actually. I've been doing the best job as a dog doctor I've ever done. Because, although I'm not really scared anymore, but this is the part where I could fuck up. I could be like, hey, it's all fine. Nah, I'm just going to do what my vet says exactly. This is a very rare case where I will actually do what I'm told. Just because I just don't want any fucking problems. I can't deal with them right now. So, and not with her, you know. She's so tiny and she's actually she's shaping up to be a fine, fine bitch. She's she's a good mix of very strong and independent, and also wanting to figure out how the shit work. You know, which I think is pretty much a good attribute. Hmm. I have no alcohol. That's a problem. That's all right. Fuck it. Ah, I've probably drank more than most people in some years of my life than they drink in all of their whole life. And I'm not saying that's a good idea, but it's probably true. And yeah, I don't recommend that. So I think it's a good idea to, you know, for me to have a lifestyle that has some limitations on my intake. out of that substance. It's so cheap, and you know, I do use it as a medicine, and I don't think you should laugh when you hear that. I understand it's a toxic medicine, as many medicines are, including whatever delusional shit you think and you run your life by. So I'm, a little hesitant to be judged by whoever the fuck. I am very conscious about my actions and the effects of my life on other people. And so I don't want people making up shit that's bullshit. I'm, I guess whatever, go for it. We live in a fictional world where lies can rule as much as they wish. It's tough, but that's how shit is, isn't it? All right, so what's more important is everything is fucking gorgeously beautiful right now. And this is absolutely excellent. It is a Saturday. Um, I don't have any food to eat except fresh fruits and stuff, which is actually good. And I think I have 3 eggs, which are not that old. Let's make a food, shall we? Let's do it. Fuck. That would require activity. I'm really sore. I think it's because for the last 3 days, I've been walking around and doing shit. And what's cool is I've been doing stuff, other than just walking, but like moving crap around and a lot of stairs and shit. It's very annoying, actually. Okay, if I was gonna cook a food, what would I cook? This is my food right here. I'm hanging it up so mice don't get into it as much. I don't know if it works or not, but okay. So there's an apple. I can eat a fucking apple. That'd be great. Uh, okay, stay. Hey, Frida, where you at? Frida, come here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, do whatever you want. Hi. Yes, yes. Do you want love? Okay, I'll give you some love. Oh, you're so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Look at her weird belly. See, it's getting better. See, it's getting better. She's a good girl. Everything gonna be fine, right? Everything be fine. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Go have fun. Yeah, go do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Yay! Hey, where's the other dogs? Who the fuck is around here? Fucking dogs. Hey! Huh, that's fucked up. Huh. See, what I gotta do is fill up the solar oven first thing in the morning. You know what I should do is make coffee and then chop up some onions, some apples. Surprisingly, they go together. And then stick them in the solar oven. I don't know what time it is now, but now it's like, fuck. It's too late. I lost half the day. I could have been cooking my dinner this whole day with no work at all. Oh, that'd be so cool. I fucking hate cooking. My kitchen sucks. Pretty soon I'm going to live in a different place. I have to find the keys for it. I can't believe I walked all the way down there today to go check out my new home. And even though I own it and it's mine, and I've been working on it, and I've been in there multiple times recently. The problem is that I don't know where my keys are right now. So that sucks. All right, so how can I cook something without doing any work? That's very difficult. I can eat an apple. I can eat a lime. What the fuck else do I got? I got lots of other shit. Problem is, I have to do dishes and clean pots and things. But like, I could eat some carbohydrates. I could eat some pasta with some sauce. I could make just a thing of beans. You know, I'd be fine with that. Fuck it. I would eat a can of beans. You know, and who cares about anything else? It's not perfectly healthy. I could cook it in the can if I wanted to. Oh, I like these. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, I have 2 eggs. I have a piece. I have some bread. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. I have almond butter. I bought it. It was a luxury item. I was very excited. And then I ate it, and I was also still very excited. And then now, I remember I had. Holy shit. Is that real food? Almond butter sounds like it's real food to me. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Oh, it's too many options. And I also bought some TVP, and I bought 2 kinds of weird snacks things, and then I have some spicy garbanzos, and I think I need to eat the eggs because the eggs are the best thing. The eggs are gonna go bad, and I've had them for a while. I don't know if they're bad yet, but we'll find that out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think. I wonder if I could. I don't know. Fucking anything. I live in the worst restaurant in the world. This is a terrible place. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy, I tell you. Hey, what's inside this? Why is this heavy? Oh, no, I'm just holding a stupid angle. All right, these fucking eggs are gonna break if I'm not careful. All right, so, hey, how are you, Cast Iron Pot? I am fine, Brian. My name is Cast Iron Pot. Would you like to cook an egg in me? Yes, I would actually. I would like to cook an egg in a cast iron pot. It's actually a pan, not a pot. Here it is. Let's just set these eggs down somewhere that's clean. Unfortunately, there is exactly no place that is clean around here. Because this place is run by a fucking pig. It's disgusting. Arr. Arr. Wait a minute, why don't I cook up some onions with this and some garlic? That would be cool. Oh, this is really fucked up and dirty. My God, everything here is fucked up and dirty. And then this is probably going to have no water, right? Yep. No fucking water. Yeah, great. Fuck! Some kind of weird asshole set this place up. I know why I did it, and I don't regret it in the slightest. But I tell you this, it's extremely annoying. Because I'm not trying to do this for 1 year as a tiny experiment. I'm trying to do this as a... What the fuck? There is water in this. That's weird. I think I know what's going on. Fuck. God damn. Some dog fucking should eat this shit, okay? Why don't a dog eat this shit? Eat that shit. Is there any grease in there you can eat? Eat the fucking grease. for your job. Thank you. That's extremely annoying. This is like the simplest plumbing system in the world, and it's fucked up. I designed it. You're welcome. I am teaching you how to not do things in some cases. So, all right, so let's figure this shit out here. Just clean this guy up a little bit. Uh, Cast iron pans need to never be washed by people who do not know what they're doing with cast iron pans. And there should be videos in Spanish and English that play in any public area near a place where cast iron is available to anyone, whether they're amateurs or professionals. Cast iron pans rule. Treat them well, and they're really easy and economical and wonderful to use as a tool. Treat them badly, and you should be retrained or be kept away from them because you will hurt them. You bad, bad person. All right. Holy shit. Do I have some on the stove? I hope not. All right. No, I was thinking about having some on the stove. That's good. Um, I have 2 eggs. Okay, 2 eggs, and I have things of really weird, weird kinds. Maybe I'll just have like a can of beans with 2 eggs in it. Fuck it. Why not? Sounds fine to me. Although, why wouldn't I put an onion in there then? Why wouldn't I? I like onions. I cook them up all the time. Why wouldn't I make pasta? I have some pasta and I have sauces. I feel very hungry. So, yeah, I could make. Well, the other shit's weird, so I don't know about that. Like, I don't know about the TVP. I've been looking at it. I have amaranth, which is cool. I have coconut flakes that are dried, like dried coconut flakes, and I'm not sure to do with them. But you know what? I like making curries, and I always used coconut milk, and maybe I could just make. That's really tempting, actually. I could make a really yummy coconut curry thing with some vegetables in it that I like and some peppers. I could use. Fuck. Maybe I could do that right now. Fuck the eggs. Well, I can stick the eggs in there too. It's fine. Oh, I would be so happy, maybe. Not actually happy, but, you know, pleasured by my culinary experience. this? How do I do this? The fuck is this shit down here? Okay. How would I do this? This is very complicated for not really wanting to give a fuck about it. Just wanting some fucking food. How can I just get food? Right, so I'll think about the coconut shredded stuff later, and the TVP I could learn to use, I guess. I don't know. All right, I already cleaned out a dish for an egg. What can go with eggs? Can I make shredded coconut eggs? I'm a crazy fucker. I'll try it. Yeah, I'll do it. All right, here we go. All right, good luck to everyone involved, mainly me, because it's probably going to be what my food is, and I hope it's not too weird. Alright, so I got my shredded coconut flakes here. They're real cheap. You know, there's coconuts down by the coast, so it's not like we're far from the producers. I can't produce those kind of coconuts here, but, you know, they're really easy to transport. They last a long time. They're a fairly low cost way that extremely nutrient dense material is transported. And especially if they shred it and it's easier for people to use, it's a great, you know, local resource. So, oh, what was I going to do out here? I think I was just going to want to get the fuck out of that kitchen. That kitchen's too dark. It's just dark, dark. Oh, also, I need this pan right here. Also, I got to think if I want to make onions or not. Fuck, of course I do. Of course I do. Yeah. All right. We're doing an onion and an apple right here as part of this dish. We're going to cook them down a little bit, you know? I don't care if you can see what I'm doing or not. It's nothing exciting. I'm not a trained sous chef. Is that what they call them? Which is not sous like SUE. I think it's some French thing. But, you know, prep chef that cuts up vegetables, stuff like that. I actually am in favor of. This is really surprising. Should be surprising to you. I am in favor of using machines and having more centralized food processing that delivers food to people. And that part of that is because I think that there's a huge efficiency to be gained with slightly centralized solar concentration centers where oh, bullshit, fuck everything, and where we can cook in the most efficient ways, and um, as the revolution of remodeling the world comes along, and that's unclear what that is and what I might mean by that. Um, Having food processing located very close to food production and reducing the weight of much of the food, like for example with dehydration is an option. It's very good. And I guess just finding a lot more efficiencies in the system than we have now, and without increasing risks, because, like, for example, the centralization of the beef industry, I think, is a terrible thing. I don't understand how that could possibly ever be a good thing, and large beef lobbying people would probably disagree. You know, uh, I like that right here, I can look out at the lake and I can see a cow grazing, and there's some very minuscule chance, because I actually don't buy a lot of beef, but there's some minuscule chance that that cow that was not in a factory lot, that was just eating grass by the lake, is one that I might eat someday. And I'm okay with that ethically. I'm okay with that. And I understand that some vegans would be horrified. You know, I think that's great. Go for it. Um, but don't, you know, bother me about it. I don't really care. I've already read about it. I know about it. It's not a religion I follow. Oh, yeah. That was good. Good onion cutting. All right. How do I fucking. Here we go. Looking for my nice cast iron pan. I don't know how this is going to work out. I have like more dishes that are dirty than clean, but I feel like I really, you know, and for the past couple of days I've been kind of on a good roll. You know, I've been doing a good job, and you know, a lot of that has to do with taking care of myself, and a lot of that is mental shit. You know, which is not the easiest. Maybe I'll go put this on the stove. Isn't that pretty? You got some onions in a cast iron pan. Very basic. I need a big pot or something. Oh, I have a big pot. That'd be cool. I'm starting this way too late. It is already getting dark, and this is a very questionable idea. How can I get out of this with some happiness and non-annoyance? Okay. Well, I've already started on this part, so I'm locked in. I think one of the things that should exist in Bosque Village is a cooking show. I think a cooking show is number one on the list. I have so many thoughts about food. Everybody likes food. Food is everything. People love the food, and there's so many ethical issues, you know, related to it. There's health issues. There's you know, cultural issues, and there's what can you grow, and just there's just food is super fun. Everybody loves food. So, all right, now I'm cooking something. What am I cooking? Fuck, I forgot. Oh, onions. They're fine. In fact, I'm gonna take the fucking lid off. I don't give a fuck about that. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna probably make pasta. I did talk about beans. Where's my beans? I bought beans. Where the fuck are they? Here they are. Hi, beans. How are you? Ooh, eat me, Brian. Eat me. That's what the bean said. Oh, yeah. No, I thought about putting an apple in with it. And you know what? I'm not going to bother because I should just fucking eat the apple raw. It's easier. And apples are awesome. So, all right. Well, good. This makes things real easy. I wonder if I can fit in that one pan. If I can fit a can of beans, the onions once they're cooked up. I have some garlic. I wouldn't mind putting some garlic in there. And then 2 eggs. Can that shit all fit in that pan? Ooh, that's a tight fit. I don't know about that. I got no clean spatula either, or whatever that's called. I don't even know the names of kitchen tools in English or Spanish. That's not a good sign. What's that flat thing called you flip things over with? Here's one. This is sort of clean. This is a plastic one. I prefer the wooden ones a little bit, in theory, although the plastic ones are fine. So, hi, honey. Where's all your friends? How come you're not with your friends? Why your friends abandon you? It's very bad. Very upset. It's not actually getting dark out. This whole building is just designed in a way that this area of the building is extremely dark. There's no southern facing windows really. Uh, there's no, the only big windows there are face east, which is nice. It's a good morning spot for that. It's only redeeming quality in terms of lighting and that sort of thing. All right, so what are we gonna do here? What the fuck? All right, so I got beans. The coconut thing seems really weird to mix in with that. So do the eggs. But what if it's really good? It might be really good. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna try it out. All right. Okay, onions stay. And dog's following me around like I'm doing something interesting. Dog has no idea I'm just fucking around. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna try mixing a few easily available ingredients to me and see how edible or inedible the product is. I'm gonna get rid of the juice that the beans come in because the dogs do like it. They drink it. Not all of them. It's not their favorite, but they'll do it. Hi, honey. You want this? All right, you hanging in there? How dirty is this spoon? I do not know. Good enough for me. Now, in this case, what I'm adding here is a can of, it's from the brand La Costeña, and they are Bayos Enteros Frijoles. Uh, they have some kind of flavor already in them, you know. Uh, there's still a bit left in there. I didn't get it all out. It's terrible. It's a really lazy way to cook, obviously. It would be better if I soaked my beans and all that, but I don't even have to add a salsa to this if I don't want to. And sometimes when I'm in a really hungry mood and I think, oh, I've got all these peppers, and we eat all these peppers and stuff, or you know, whatever the fuck Brian thinks about. Um, um, I over spice it. Um, Now I did say I was gonna use some coconut. And you know what? Fuck it, I'm doing it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe I should add them earlier. Maybe they're gonna be like kind of too hard or something. And I'm just gonna add some. Oh, it's hard for me to hold back. I added kind of a handful there. Holy mackerel. It's going to be a fun test, though. I can't show you too well because it's dark, but that's what I got. And I do feel real hungry, so I think I am gonna add those 2 eggs in there because tomorrow's a different day, and I'll probably get some food somehow. And I actually had an idea. Maybe I should. I had like an egg carton, like they have in the United States, where it's like a dozen eggs in a cardboard thing. Because then I could go buy them that way, and I could say, hey, and I could know, because it's hard for me to transport them essentially. So, all right, do I use 2 eggs or not? It's not a protein issue. It's fine the way it is. That tastes good. God damn it. That does not taste good because it's burning the shit out of my mouth. Okay, let's try that again. Patience is hard. And kitchens should have more places to sit down because I'm tired. I like it. It's good. All right. Fuck yeah, baby. That's good stuff. I love it. I'm gonna, I think put these eggs in here, and then, I like it the way it is. I'm not gonna put the eggs in. I like it exactly the way it is. Hi, honey. How you doing? All right. Well, that's a great experiment, and I'm real happy about it. I think now I'm just gonna turn off the heat, find a nice comfortable spot to sit, and as this dish cools down, in the very dish it was cooked in, I'll just munch on it. It also lets me eat in a more leisurely way, because I'm not known for eating in a leisurely way. Sometimes with hot food, I want to scarf it all down, you know. Have a little snack here, an appetizer. These are spicy garbanzos, which I should have for sale here in the forest. Arr, arr. One thing about this plan, one flaw in the plan, is a really hot pan, cast iron pan, is kind of dangerous object. And when you want to sit down to eat, you have to then think extra about safety issues and not burning yourself or others. Other people don't know it's hot. It doesn't look hot. There's no way to know that. It's not like it's glowing red. Ugh. Ugh. Ah, shit. I didn't add any garlic. God damn it. Who's in charge around here? Ouch. Still very hot. Wow. Mm. Ah, fuck. Oh, wow. Another amazingly beautiful day. I bought two weird candies in town. I don't think I'm probably going to like either one of them, but, you know, I was in a really weird mood. And the ingredient list on this one, this is Aciditos el Duende. Well, acido means sour, I think, and I do like sour things, so there's some possibility I might like this. Its first ingredient is glass sugar, corn syrup, citric acid. It's citric acid is really the thing that makes it sour. Chili powder, that's to spice it up because that's fun. Carnauba wax, artificial colors and flavoring. Piece of sugar crap. Maybe they're really good. I don't know. I'm going to try it out. This other one here is Chila Rites, maybe. I can't tell because the price got stuck over it. It says it has excess calories, excess sugars, and excess sodium. How come the other one doesn't say that? Well, it does say what the supposed nutritional content is. It's not like I expect anything nutritionally out of these. I mean, if there was a direct poison in it, I'd be concerned, but it's not like I have any nutritional expectations. And this is made by La Orquídea Patileta. Chilarines is the name of it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try these out. And then I'm going to eat some of my food because it was too hot. Oh, god damn. Oh. Why? Hmm. Some things seem odd. All right, what do I got? Good boy. poor puppy Frida's left all alone. She wants my company. She wants to have attention and she wants to play. And nobody's here to play with her because they're off doing the big boy and big girl stuff, you know. That's what they're up to. So, poor Frida left here all alone. All right, so candy one is open. Interesting how they have a different kind of plastic. Feels very different. I'm not a plastics expert, so I don't know what's good or bad. All right, we've got Orchidia chilarines. And we got a few of those. They look like pill capsules. They look a lot like pill capsules. If I gave these to people and told them it was a drug, they might believe me, unless it tastes like a candy, which it might, because it is. These ones are round balls, it looks like. And so I'll just dump both these into my hand, and we'll take a look at, take a taste at how they seem to be. Because I'm not, religiously anti-candy, but, I think that flavor sensations are exciting and that people should have them available. Clear the palate. Fucking ridiculous world of bullshit. So this is them, okay? This is them right here. And so we've got the long ones and the round ones. Let's take a look. Neither has an interesting smell. We'll start with the long one. One question is whether you should chew candy or suck it. I think sucking it's better because it lasts longer. So I like hard candy actually. Like I like Jolly Rogers, Jolly Ranchers, something like that. Okay, so that was a amusing little flavor sensation. It's still going on. It has a little bit of spice to it, just enough to give it a flavor. It's a sugar spice thing. That's all. It's just a sugar spice candy. Not super interesting. The round one is approximately exactly the same thing. There could be some difference, but same idea. The candy itself goes away very quickly. Um, I do remember when I was a kid, sugar was against the rules. No sugar allowed in the house, no white sugar. Honey was fine. And so we sought out sugar like little drug addicts or something at different stores. And we made some money doing things wherever we could. We were not super entrepreneurs, but you know, we sold fruits and veggies out of the garden, and that was subsidized then by my father and our family, essentially. It was a way for me to earn an allowance in a sense, because I don't think they took a percentage on the produce I took out. But in the valley, Puyallup Valley, it's actually really easy to grow food. It's way easier than here, and I live in better conditions. But the soil there is so great, so there's a lot of factors to things. Okay, so these are slightly addictive, but they're totally not interesting to me. And I'm pigging out on them right now. I mean, I'm only going to eat the ones in my hand, but this is boring. This is boring candy. Um, I think, like, when I start to invite people here again, that I need to have the store provide them with things that I think will enhance their experience and be very healthy and good. I think chocolate, if I'm going to provide things that satiate people's desire for sweetness, I think jars of local honey. Um, we charge people for the jar and they can bring it back. We'll sterilize it. Honey keeps really well. You don't have to can it or anything. It's really easy. And so fairly small jars of honey, people with a sweet tooth would buy that. And it supports the local bee industry. You know, heck, I wouldn't mind buying up all the honey that exists around here at a nice solid price for everybody. And people would like double their operations maybe. If I can create a market, if I can support the market for their product in various ways. One of the best things we could do for community development around here is help people sell their labor and products, especially any product that's high end in any way. It's still too hot to pick up. Kind of hot. Um, it is kind of inconvenient to eat out of cast iron because, like, if I put it on a plastic table, it'll melt, and it's like a workout to hold it up. My plan is very questionable. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so this was a really interesting experiment. It's so simple: onion, beans, and oddly enough, coconut flakes. And I've eaten onion and beans many times. If I didn't know there was coconut flakes, even though I put a lot of them in, I don't know if I would even be able to identify the difference. But I'll tell you, this just tastes a little bit better. It's just a bit more yummy. I'm gonna go sit at a better table and get more comfortable and enjoy the fuck out of this food because I was really hungry and I'm still hungry. All right, let's do this, baby. Mm. Maybe I'll cut up an apple for dessert. Just eat that and maybe a banana. That sounds like good food. Keep it basic. Ah, yeah. Fuck. All right. Am I succeeding today? I don't know. I'm getting some goddamn food. It's part of success, right? Mm. It has kind of a pleasant texture. I could have cooked the onions more, but I kind of like that they have a slight crunchiness to them. So the thing to do with this dish would be to put the onions and the coconut flakes and the beans too, all in the solar oven. As soon as the sun hits the solar oven, or before it, fine. And then pass by it like every 10 minutes and see how fast you could make one pot of this dish. It's a pretty easy dish to cook. The beans are already done. You're cheating, by doing that. You could later experiment with pre soaked beans or other ways of doing things, but I'm just looking at, real simple solutions for a guy in my position. So I don't understand that that's not the ideal, okay? Mmm, good. And the question then is from the time that the sun hits it till the time it's done, how long did it take? Now, it'll cook a little faster in different parts of the day, but then your question is how many times could you make that amount of food out of that oven during one day? And then you're starting to calculate the financial viability of your solar oven, right? And there could be other kinds of solar ovens. They're currently being sold to individuals more than anything else, but you could have restaurants that actually are solar and wood fired in front of people. I mean, so that people can watch the cooking process. And it's okay. You could even have a gas thing there as well, a propane thing as a backup. But the point is that you do the best you can. And you should be able to succeed in some climates just on solar, some on solar and wood. Um, Charcoal could play a part. Mm, that'd be a really cool kitchen. If you had solar, collectors on a slope and it was just feeding the hottest energy that could possibly happen into a very insulated, confined space. A whole set of ovens and skillets that are hot all day and all night. In that case, I mean, if you're going to go into that length to put in the infrastructure, right? You really got to think to yourself, why the fuck would I want to shut it down at night? And you could measure your resources and you could measure every possible source of energy and different parts of it. But the goal should be to set it up for sustainable energy 24/7, cooking all the time, spewing food out all the time. Now, that's unusual for me to say. I recognize that does not follow my usual pattern of living with the light, living in the natural cycle of things. But I'm actually imagining not just a kitchen, but a kitchen or a set of kitchens which, are connected to root cellars and have easy transport in and out of them that doesn't conflict, and that could provide cooked food uh, to other kitchens. In big pots, delivered via bicycle powered carts, electric carts, um, by hand in some cases. I mean, it's a really good idea to have lots of small distributed kitchens, but certain kinds of foods take a huge amount of energy to cook up. And some of them, if we're going to do it the right way, require specialized spaces. And not everybody needs to own those, okay? Something like Koji, for example. Koji is a fungus, which I'm not totally familiar with, and that's why I brought it up. It's used in Japan, I believe, to make sake, and maybe it's used for rice vinegar. I don't know. I thought it was used in bean fermentation, which is, I'm interested in bean fermentation, but that and a whole bunch of other types of systems are really the way to have a sophisticated food culture. And all around the world, they have all these kinds of things that you may or may not have heard about that are really cool, super healthy. And we don't do most of them because it's kind of complicated, and most people just do what they're used to, what they grew up with, which for a lot of people is just eating stuff that's prepackaged in crap, and then they get obese and then they die. I mean, everybody dies anyway, so whatever. If there was a pizza here right now, like a big one, they sell really big pizzas here, like big, like square, but they're actually square inside. It's big. It's called botanera, and I should actually weigh that. I should actually buy multiple pizzas from that place and every time weigh them. The problem is I never make it home. What I have to do is I have to bring the scale with me. I mean, I don't make it home with all the pizza, right? Because I ate some, because that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, I should carry a scale in the car with me. Actually, that'd be great, and I could weigh products that I buy, and then remove the packaging and weigh the packaging, and find out who has the best torta for the price. And then also in the same spreadsheet, I would record, how was it? Was it too gushy? That's fairly rare. Like too humid, too much goo. That's quite rare. Was it too dry? Sometimes that happens. You know, it's no huge sin, but yeah, there's something in between. You know, dry and too wet that is the right amount. But that's not my usual complaint with tortas. And even the times when I order something like a torta gigante in some place, because there's a place in Morelia that does that. I mean, if it says torta gigante, guess where I'm going? I'm going right there. But those I also expect to just have more problems, just because the bread is bigger, and they're like a cubana. A cubana is a style of torta which you could order if you like to eat a lot of meat and don't mind hot dogs in it, and want to get filled up. And so one type of torta gigante would be a torta cubano, which is Cuban, a Cuban torta. I don't know if they make those in Cuba or not. I just eat stuff. I don't know what they mean. And anyway, but yeah, boy, if you're really hungry, now I'm hungry. I have food right here, but I'm thinking about tortas. This food's fine. The main thing about a torta is it comes on a bolillo. If you don't know what the name of that bread is, you should know. Bolillo. That's Bollo. The double L is, it sounds like a Y. So get used to that shit. Learn Spanish if you don't know it. Bolillo. And it's just a simple, white bread bun that is moderate. You just stick other stuff in it and then it's good. Very nice. Also, I think it's a joke about buns. you just like buns in English. It's like, buns are analogous. They're, buns on your butt. And I think it's the same joke, probably the same joke. So bolillo, and because it does have a nice, soft rounded shape, and so I should learn how to make bolillos here. That'd be cool. We never tried to make them, I don't think. We've made tortillas, we've made cakes, we made turkeys, we made all kinds of stuff. Mm, mm. Well, it's not that late yet. I can still get some shit done today. What should I get done? I think I walked down a lodge and I didn't have keys. Is that what happened? God damn it. Now it's the middle of the day. There are things I could do in the middle of the day. I can go out and look for the coolest shady spots next to places where people would walk and then kind of level it out, dig it out a little bit. I did this a long time ago. Um, and make comfortable spots to sit in the shade under a tree. I like that a lot. Maximizing the shade under any tree that gives that tree great value. And I have trees that are perfect for that. Uh, uh, Hi, honey. Uh-oh. My puppy's looking at me like she's thinking she's going to get the leftovers. But I ate all the goddamn food. I ate all of it. Look at that. You want to lick the plate? I don't think my dog even likes this food. Well, if I put egg in it, she might have liked it better. But there's no meat in it of many kinds, so that's unfortunate for her. Oh man, complicated project. A lot of strange challenges occur. Hmm. Well, She is, no, she is cleaning it up now, so I guess she sort of likes it. Uh, uh, I have a neat way of cutting apples into thirds to end up with a triangular core. And then I've got really easy to deal with pieces that have no seeds at all, but I have gotten rid of most of the apple off the core. And then I could bite the edges off if I wanted to, but the point isn't that. The point is the seeds. If we plant no apple seeds, no apple trees will grow. If we plant many apple seeds, many apple trees will grow. You know, we don't have to have a 100% germination rate. Not every apple has to breed true. It doesn't have to be like where it came from. That is okay. What we have is apples growing, and we can always graft onto them. We can always breed out and select the better ones, and that's all part of the game. But in my younger life, I was told many times that you shouldn't bother planting seeds of the fruits you buy, and I don't know if it's the people who grow those fruits that don't want competition and they propagate that myth, but no, it's good to have plants in the ground. It's good to have plants in the ground where you live and find out which ones going to reproduce well where you live and which ones like to be there. Just plant the fuck out everything. Plant everything. Obviously, there are smarter and dumber ways to do that. We should try and do things in the smarter ways. But seeds remain the worst form of garbage in some sense. Not because they're toxic, not because they're a bad waste for the world, which we produce plenty of, but because they represent a lost opportunity. If we as humans can put more seeds in more places where they grow, sometimes helping them along, it depends on the seed, the place, everything's, its own adventure. Uh, then, if that became a really common hobby, a passion for enough people, then we could make an amazing Garden of Eden on Earth. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of other challenges, but that's a required thing, and we can do that. I mean, people evolved in places, they evolved their culture, and they settled there, and there were certain plants and animals available to them, and that affected the nature of human evolution and spread across the planet, including the other types of humans that once existed, right? Humanoids, Neanderthals being the most famous, but we find more and more of them. We are one of the great apes, and there were other great apes who were along with us. But we're in a unique position, and we've moved around the world, and we have potatoes that came from Peru all over the world. We have Cavendish bananas, a mutant. We have spices, and we have reproduced things we enjoy. We have plants at our disposal that are amazing, but those plants are in danger, And we have to put them in places where they want to live on their own. That's the key. Uh, don't try and grow things and figure out an irrigation system for it and steal water from one place to change it to some other product. Grow what wants to grow there. Well, now that's really tough in some places that have already been destroyed by human activity. It's very difficult. That's a different problem, but it's the same. It's part of the problem set that needs to get solved. So apples take forever to eat, but at least they're good. I think I should plant apples all over this whole place, and then them from seed as well. Let them cross pollinate. And the key is whatever we can grow from seed here that grows well. I mean, I'm looking at, 3, 4, 5 or more generations down the line of trying to breed apples that really love to be here and that have attributes we like. So I would actually encourage crossbreeding, starting with seeds from things that are already bred to be good in some way, right? I'd be interested to talk to some geneticists about that, particularly ones with an agricultural focus, and they could tell me why that's smart or dumb. But if my primary attribute I'm looking for is that they can reproduce and grow from very small babies and just do well here, if that's my only attribute I'm really breeding for, I think it's a good start. Um, in other words, I want to get them naturalized to the space. Well, I don't feel like I got a lot done today. I did walk around a little bit. Maybe I'll try walking around a little bit more. I'm tired out, but those candies were fun to try, I guess. They don't impress me. Maybe next time I'm there, I'll in the store because they have walls of candy. It's ridiculous. It's all sugary crap. Or better yet, I could make my own form of candy. I think that'd work out better for me, actually. That'd be better. Yeah. Heck, if you want a sour candy, cut a lime open. Eat that. You'll enjoy your sour candy. Hi, Frida. Want to walk around the building for no for no reason at all? Just like for some exercise. Ah, these plants are doing great in here. This is Vaporub. It's really weird. It smells like vapor rub. Those are probably related. Maybe maybe vapor rub is made out of this plant, for all I know. Well, this is very nice. Yeah, it's gonna work out really well. God. Fucking bullshit around here. Why is there a design stake here? All this shit needs to be figured out. This whole area here could be really cool with very little effort, actually. It's looking great the way it is. She's making a little bed for herself, I think. Yeah, I'm filming you because you're cute. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's fine. It's okay. You're making a nest? It's okay. You can make a nest. Dogs are weird. Hi, honey. Yeah. This is my oldest dog, Cabron. He mostly tolerates the puppy, but does growl when the puppy is too annoying because the puppy can be annoying. You have to growl and set some limits, which is good. I'm glad he's helping train her, that not everything she feels like doing in a particular moment is appropriate at that time. Okay. I can't believe I forgot to put garlic in that food. The food was just fine, but it would have been better with garlic. All right, well, theoretically, I have an appointment tomorrow. It should be cool. I could have put a pepper in there, too. God damn it. What the fuck am I thinking? Ah. Ah. Maybe I'll eat a grapefruit. Fuck it. Try and eat healthy, you know? And you gotta eat a lot of fruit if you want to eat fruit. It takes too long. That's why I think juicing is a good idea. It's mainly to just make it so that food, healthy food is faster to eat. I'm a busy guy, you know? I don't got time to sit around. I'm not a fucking monkey. I'm an ape. It's irrelevant. All right, don't cut the seeds in half, Brian. Okay. How do I do that? All right, I'll try this. I'll try what I do with the apples, maybe. Uh-oh. Oh. No, I didn't cut them. That's good. Okay. So I cut a triangular core, which leaves me with one that's almost a half, one that's an odd shape, and then one that is cut on, it has bevels on both sides. So this is three odd shapes. Each one will get dealt with differently. This one, when I cut it, happened to have next to it a whole bunch of seeds right there, ready to scoop out and save, which I'm going to do. So that's number one priority is save the seeds. If so, this one actually gets set aside, and I'll do it in a second. I can poke into this one here, and oh, a seed popped out of it. A little seed popped out. So we'll save that. So I can just kind of poke around in here. You know, I won't damage the seeds. There's not very many. I'll cut this whole piece into a thinner piece so it's easier to twist it back and eat the yummy grapefruit out of it. Let's do another one. Here we got this one, which we don't know has seeds, but the other one has a surprise seed, so you never know. This one does not have any fully formed seeds. There was a crap ass excuse for a seed in there. Once again, I will chop it into thinner pieces to try and eat them. One thing I don't like about grapefruit is I tend to get all of my fingers. It bothers me greatly. This one here, I can just start to pick the seeds out. See that? And they're falling down into my cutting board. That might be all of them. I could cut down here and then see if I see any other seeds anywhere in here. I don't see any. So We'll slice that one into thinner pieces as well. There's probably better ways to do this. I don't know. But since my priority is the seeds, any system anyone comes up with for how to cut up a grapefruit, I want to get the seeds out of it. Out of all that huge grapefruit, big grapefruit like that, I only got three little seeds. See that? It's a little seed. I got three of those. It's not very many for big grapefruit, and I want to grow the grapefruit citrus because I want to graft other stuff onto them. It's very important. Now, every seed is different, but in this case, I know that these kind of seeds want to be in water, and they need to go right in the ground after they start to germinate. But they want to soak for 24 hours, and you can look up germinating citrus, germinating lemons, germinating oranges, germinating grapefruit, and it's probably all pretty goddamn similar. But it is nice that you can just graft whatever you want onto anything else, and it'll work out. God damn it! That was badly planned. I do need a better seed collection system up here, and what I really need to do is actually partner with somebody in town who actually wants to germinate citrus of various kinds and make seed, make little trees and stuff. See, I'm just like leaving this here in some tin foil with some water, which means it's likely that some mouse is going to come eat it anyway. So, all right, so cool. Now I've got a big bunch of juicy, yummy. Oh, here's another seed. I missed a seed. There's 4 seeds, not 3. But yeah, if I can partner with somebody who has access and interest to collecting lots of seeds out of a business, for example, that provides juices. Any place that provides juice, I should say to them, hey, I will pick up your seeds for free and any other organic waste you have. Now, some people will be into sharing that and some people won't. That's okay. How many seeds were in this core anyway? I don't see any in there. It's interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Well, it's not like an apple. Um, so the middle of it is also quite good. And the seeds were a little bit spread out. I was surprised. What's nice is I didn't slice a single seed. God damn it! If we were able, if we were able to collect large amounts of seeds from juice-producing places, dry them out. Depends on the seed, and we need to figure out what are all the seeds that exist at juicerias, and then what is the best way they can be treated. Ones that we can dry out. People could collect them in Morelia or Mexico City or Guadalajara, and there could be a fountain of seeds coming in. If we had a fountain of seeds coming in, we could set up garden beds, especially for ones that don't have to be planted right then, right? We could set up garden beds that were planted at the right time of year. We could learn what the right conditions are, and we could grow tens of thousands of trees, tens of thousands of them, with minimal work. That would be a food revolution. to figure out with the least amount of work possible how to produce, reproduce tons of trees that were food producing. One of the keys to that, one of the very important principles, is to not give in. Don't give in to the temptation to use outside unsustainable energy. And that's really hard to do. You know, it's hard to compete with that system. But that is not the goal. The goal is ultimately to be available when that system will fall and it needs to be replaced, to have solutions in place. In some cases, it takes generations to develop a solution, especially in some cases where we're dealing with degraded land and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, good shit. That's very good. Yummy, yum, yum. What a beautiful day out. I'm definitely going to go for another walk. I have to. I don't know where I'll go. Actually, I do know exactly where I'm going to go. I need to go look at some stuff. It's actually kind of important. So, because I got to talk to a guy. Everything will probably end up fine. But even though I live pretty far out, I'm still affected by interpersonal issues and, you know, people, things. Mm. It's a pretty good way of eating grapefruit, I would say. Peeling them is a pain in the ass. Even after you peel them, you have to separate the pieces out a little bit. They break and leak on your fingers anyway. I'm definitely against eating grapefruit in a way which would waste the pulp, that the pulp would not be eaten by people. The inside stuff, in other words, juicing it, if you're not going to include the inside part, probably against it because it seems like a big waste. I understand the benefits, and I would drink a glass of grapefruit juice every morning if it was there. But if that extra part becomes waste, you know, yeah, it can become chicken food. But I guess I just want everything to be used for its highest value it can be. Oh, that was very satisfying grapefruit. It's very pleasant to pig out on some fruit. I'm not a fruitarian. Fruitarians only eat fruit, or maybe they eat mostly fruit. I don't know. There's kinds of fruitarians, but I think in this climate, in this place, living so close to a place that produces a lot of really yummy, tasty, sweet, complex, varied fruits, that I would recommend that we just pig out on fruits a lot. It's good for health. It's I want to grow more and more of them here. It's tough. It's too cold for but they come from nearby. It's not far away. And when things are in season, we can serve things in season that are just really cheap and yummy. We can dehydrate them, and then we can have them all year long. That'd be great. It's a great activity. Uh, uh, Ideally, they would dehydrate them down where they produce them. That'd be cooler. But the fresh fruits are a huge luxury here, and we should maximize our consumption of those. All right, so apparently I'm going to go for another walk. Find my hat, find my key, find my dog, oh, find everything. Oh, here's that thing. Why the fuck does it look like that? That is fucked up, motherfucker. This thing is all broken now. It was sitting in a place where it gets extra amounts of sun. Its battery has probably exploded. I hope it doesn't explode in my fucking face. Yep, something inside of it overheated in the solar oven and has become bloated and weird. I think this is dangerous now. This is very hot. I'm going to set this someplace where it won't catch anything on fire. Wonder where that is. Hey, Frida, where you at? We go walking, okay? Let's go walking. It's fun. Jesus. This is the weirdest thing. I don't have a fire. I don't have a location that is safe from fire, except in the fire. Put in the fucking fire. Okay, there we go. If it blows up in the fire thing. That's really bizarre. Okay, well, isn't that interesting? Let's turn that upside down so that the solar panel doesn't get any more sun. Holy mackerel. I cooked that thing inside an oven. Hey, Frida, where you at? Frida, come here. Frida, honey, what you doing? Oh, she didn't wander off too far and die. I still worry about her too much, but I worry about her less and less, but I probably should continue to be as paranoid as possible and making sure that she's not doing anything weird, because she doesn't know about things very much. Let's see, I have clothing on, that's good. That thing is charged, that's cool. I failed to plug everything else into charge because I am not on top of things all the time. So, so Frida's missing, but she's not really missing. What's happening is she's becoming more and more independent, and that's disturbing. It's okay. I like it. I want her to be independent little dogging. And she's right around here somewhere. Hey, Frida! I still don't care for that kind of behavior, though. Like, I don't want to ever have her be missing. Really. The moon is out over the lake. It's a half moon. It's kind of pretty. I wonder how long it would take to walk around the lake. And you could, I could even stay in hotels. It'd be okay. I don't feel like camping out that much. I could camp out, but hotels are nice. You meet people, and you could be there at night and during the morning, and see the town wake up and eat at their, eat at their restaurant, eat at their street food places. Um, Look around for any crafts that are made in that one town right there. That'd be pretty cool. And a lot of these towns, I mean, if you're going to go around the lake, in fact, I could make a list of every single town around the whole lake. And it would be in sections. It would be here to Quiroga, and then I don't know if there's any towns inside the peninsula. There must be between Sinsunsan and Pátzcuaro. Yeah, I have to look at the map again. I haven't been out there in a long time, so. It would be really sort of fun to do super local tourism. That could even be a term, super local tourism. Because that's the best kind. It's places you can return to easily. You can meet people who you could know later, and investigating things like how does your community work? How does your local communities work? What industries are there? Um, Super local tourism. I wonder what would happen if I made a document and I just looked up every single place I could find related to every single town around here. That'd be pretty fun, actually. I would like to do that and then go visit them. Local tourism. I love it. And I guess the question I started out that thought with was walking around the lake and taking days to do it, like sleeping in multiple places uh, like, I don't even know if some of these towns have a hotel you can sleep in. That's a very good question. Um, but if they did, because like I stayed on Janitzio once, right? I think there's only 2 hotels there that I know of. It was a while ago, so there could be more, there could be none. Um, but things change, things get built. I think that'd be great. I should identify a list of every single place you can sleep all around the lake and have this kind of slow tourism thing occur. And I would be willing to, I mean, you could just decide how far you want to walk and then stay in the place that you get to, or you could reserve it. You could know how far you can walk more or less, and you could adjust your plan. But that'd be pretty fun. All right, there you are. Hi, let's go walk around outside, okay? Outside's not done yet. Day's not over. Yeah, we're gonna walk around. It's very fun. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go, puppy dog, and here we go. Here we go, puppy dog, and here we go. Let's go. You're gonna get trapped in a house. Miss out on a great opportunity. I wonder where I can walk that would actually amuse her. Probably nowhere. Although she does like the lodge a lot because the lodge is very exciting. I could walk down the lodge again and try and, here she comes, and try and advance that cause. On the other hand, yeah, here, this is the door. It's the door. It's going to get closed. Um, um, all right, I've got pretty good shoes on. That's good. I've got a camera. Got another camera. Not walking into town. Hi, baby dog. You got out. Yeah, you want to walk around and shit? It's very fun. You can think about things and talk about things and speculate on the nature of reality and what our options are for the future and the reality we think we control. We believe we do, therefore, we're going to think we do. You can put whatever philosophical bullshit names on crap you want, but ultimately, things are what they look like for the most part. All right. Do I need a day pack? I do not need a day pack unless I fuck up and fall over. Fuck. All right. Okay, I know where I'm going. I have a key. I have a notebook. Yes. I have a pen. Yes. I have a key. Excellent. We are gone. Where's my fucking hat? There it is. Little hat. You are awesome. We're going to go visit a place that I need to check out. And I've talked about it in other videos somewhat. It's a very interesting, critical place. Okay. All right. You ready to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk. Yo, Mayhem, you around? There you are. Oh, Mayhem. Mayhem thinks we might be walking into town. We're not. But, oh, yeah. Well, I guess I'll go. I'm gonna lose signal if I walk out of range of Wi-Fi. So, see you later.